Welcome to another MazPlay video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be getting into another hexagon style city builder, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Dorfromantik. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're jumping in here with Dorfromantik. Now, I never heard of this game before, and it's very similar to some other games that I played, hexagon style. And matter of fact, one of the people watching one of the other hexagon style games that I was playing, I believe it was Before We Leave or something similar, basically called that game a rip-off of Dorfromantik. So they recommended I give this a try, and we're gonna give this a shot and see how similar it is. So far it does have the hexagon rotating squares, a little bit different. It's more of a cartoon style theme, whereas the other one was more three-dimensional art, but yeah, I think we can kind of figure it out. I'm just kind of going through the tutorial here to understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So one thing I find interesting right off the bat is in the bottom right corner, you actually have all the stacks of the different tiles that they're going to give you. So you kind of have a preview, at least 2 steps ahead of what you're going to see tile-wise, so you can kind of plan ahead and move the tiles to the right location. So I like that so far. It makes it a little bit easier to match. Alright, so I have my first water tile here, and I already see that there's a couple X's that I can't put those water tiles in those areas, so we'll just try to find the best spot for that. Eventually, I'm sure that we can probably have some kind of river system set up on our map, similar to the train track type system. Okay, I think that was our objective, is just to unlock the windmill. So we're gonna go ahead and start the next scenario. That was pretty much just a little teaser to get us familiar with the base game. So now we'll start off with that windmill that we unlocked and continue on with the main game. We don't have 80 something tiles like we did before. Now we're down to like 40 or 50. So I like the system that I got going on here, and I like when you get two similar tiles together and you rotate, they kind of snap together and rotate together. We got the railroad tracks off to the right. We're going to have our river and any kind of water tiles to the south here of the windmill, and then we're going to just spread our little town towards the north. All right, so our lake area is starting to come together. We got our nice little body of water there. So any other river or lake tiles that we get, we're just going to make that bigger and bigger, and any rivers, we'll just run all those rivers into this lake. Meanwhile, we'll work on our little coast, have like a nice little forest coast, and expand it from there. Not seeing any train tracks right now, so I'm really trying to leave that middle section open for us to drop some more train tracks down. Hopefully we can kind of bring that railroad system through the middle of the town, but for now we'll just expand our towns either to the north or all the way to the east, and just stay away from blocking the path of the railroad. I like how that river and that water, those little lake pond areas are starting to come together. Start working on our little town up here up north here. We've got a nice cluster of cottages. So we're just going to go ahead and get that expanded out. Looking for the big bonus point tiles, plus 13 I saw. So that's what we're going to keep going for. And we got our locomotive unlocked, so now that we put more tracks down, maybe eventually we'll actually see the train kind of cruising around. Looking for a good spot for here. Looks like I got a piece of yellow land that I need to snap into that area to connect for those hay fields or whatever those are. Nice big river system here with the lake. Hopefully we get some kind of ship or something, and there you go, we just got a boat. So now we can actually have a nice little animation of a ship tugging along the river here and into the sea. Just like hopefully when we get that railroad track all set up, we'll have a nice little train going through town. So we're gonna keep it moving. Couple more houses here. We down to 9 tiles. I hope I have enough to finish this out, but we'll see. so we got our purple fields unlocked. I'm trying to leave that area open, so if I have some more purple fields, I can go ahead and snap that into place. Right now I have plenty of, looks like some wheat fields, the yellow color fields, but not a lot of purple so far. So hopefully one of those 5 tiles is some purple that we can drop down here. And we're down to 1 tile, and I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. It looks like this might be the end, folks. Session completed, try again. So at this point, I guess we'll go ahead and put a bookmark in the video. Maybe we'll come back and play this again in the future, see how we do a second time around. So as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.